How did they tell you that you made the freshman AllACC?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was an honor for me. It was a goal at the beginning of the year. You know, I wasn't too sure that I was going to accomplish that goal, but yesterday, after hearing the good news, I really got a spark from that.
What's it like for you?
How did you find out?
Through Twitter. Just checking on Twitter, my notifications. My teammates was actually telling me, like, as soon as I got out of the workouts, that I had made the team, but I just had to go check and make sure for myself.
You and Jeffrey talked about both of y'all making it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Most definitely.
What do y'all say?
He was talking about it at the beginning of the year. I think it was both of our goals to make that freshman All-ACC team. You know, we really just played hard throughout the season and tried to contribute as much as possible, and everything just worked itself out.
You mentioned it kind of gave you a little bit of a spark.
Yeah.
Obviously, you get the gold medal back, then you get this. How much confidence do you have right now heading into the ball game?
I think I got lots of confidence. You know, going into this bowl game and going through this bowl prep, you know, seeing the seniors get their last few reps, and seeing these young guys who, you know, got to come in and make an immediate impact and play right away next year, that gives me plenty of confidence, you know, to see how that transpires and, you know, see everything work itself out like that. That gives me plenty of confidence.
Leo, when you look at your regular season, what do you think you did well, and what do you look towards next year to improve upon? What areas do you think you got to get better at?
As a freshman, I think I came out and, you know, I think I communicated well. As a freshman, I tried to learn the defense. But like I said earlier in the season, things I could do better, definitely becoming more of a student of the game, and definitely my tackle. You know, being able to make those open field tackles, because that's what makes you a guy. So, you know, big time guys make big time plays. So next year, and, you know, beyond, I'm looking to make those big-time plays and, like I said, put on the show for everybody.
When you think about your season last year as a redshirting, how much did the bowl practices help you heading into this year?
The bowl practices help you a lot. In college, it's all about developing, and, you know, I think Mississippi State I think Coach Mullen does a great job with that, developing his guys, developing his young guys. That's why, being a young guy, you really have to understand the bowl prep and the extra reps and developmental process, because you're getting those reps to go in the next season and go into spring ball with that confidence, you know, being able to step up and become that next guy. So that's important too.
Is it kind of an interesting situation for you because bowl camps are so much about the young guys, but here you've started 12 games now. Are you a young guy? Do you get to take it easy with the veterans? Which one?
I still consider myself as a young guy, you know, so I try to get out there and get all those reps as possible, you know, as much as they let me, and you know, really still become a student of the game, because I still have those tendencies to do stuff as a young player. You know, I haven't got all that experience yet, so, you know, I'm just taking it how it comes.
So it's still new enough to you that you don't want to relax yet.
Yes, sir.
We didn't talk to you after the Egg Bowl. Obviously, that was one of your better games this season. Just kind of take us through what led to that type of performance from you in the Egg Bowl.
Oh, man, the Egg Bowl, pre-game, man, I was just so locked in, man. I was walking around the field, you know, just getting prepared to go to war, man. And the mentality I had going into that game, I had so much built up inside of me, man. And I really just wanted to let it all go that day. And I think my actions and my play, you know, proved that. You know, I didn't want to do no talking going into the game. You know, I just wanted to let my play say everything.
With all the struggles on the whole defense this past season, what was it like to throw a shutout in that second half against a good offensive team as kind of a setting the stage for next year?
Oh my God, that said a lot about us as a defense, a lot about us as a secondary. Like Jamal Peters going out there, you know, locking their whole wide receiver core up, making those big plays, come down with the big time interception in the corner of the end zone. That was a big play for us throughout the game. Like, you never know when you got to make that play. You know, plays, you know, they decide the game, and he decided he was going to go and make those big plays. Mark McLaurin, another good safety, you know, has a bright future at safety in this program. Brandon Bryant, suffered a concussion in that game, but he was doing his thing before that. So we just played as a whole. I felt like we was a whole that game. We played as one. And everything worked itself out.
Was anyone bummed about having to spend Christmas break preparing for another game, or is it an exciting opportunity and a good opportunity?
I think everyone was excited. It's an exciting opportunity to be here practicing with your teammates, for Christmas, Don't nobody want to be at home during bowl season, watching football when you could be playing football.